What is up, YouTube? Today, we're diving into the best revised SR-3M attachments and calibrations in Delta Force. The SR-3M was hit with a few key nerfs a while ago, so I wanted to revisit my old build. The changes were that its leg damage multiplier was reduced from 1.0 to 0.8. That means you're only dealing 80% of the damage now to the legs. The base damage range dropped from 19 to 15 meters, and its bullet velocity went down from 330 to 300 meters per second. The cast steel barrel also lost its velocity bonus, making those base nerfs harder to fix. These nerfs are letting us know that the devs want the SR-3M to be a strictly close-range SMG, so that's what we're going to do here today. It still fires at 747 rounds per minute and deals 27 damage per shot, giving it a 241 millisecond time to kill at its max damage range of 15 meters. This build is designed to get the most out of the SR-3M's short-range strengths. We are slightly increasing the muzzle velocity, tightening up the recoil, and pushing the handling and stability so that the gun stays fast and easy to control. The lens shake is also reduced massively, which helps a lot when tracking enemies and seeing where your rounds are actually going. This is to then be able to control the recoil properly. With this setup, the SR-3M becomes a super aggressive SMG that deletes targets fast as long as you can fight at short ranges. With all of that said, let's get into the attachments. We start out with an SR-3M that has nothing on it, starting off with a barrel where we only really have one option, but it does increase our range, which is really nice right along with our control for both vertical and horizontal recoil. Firing stability is also helped, which is really nice to have in general, so let's put it on. Then we follow it up with the muzzle device where we put on the SMG Echo Suppressor. This one will increase our muzzle velocity right along with our range. It is going to cost us some handling and stability and accuracy, but it will definitely be worth it because of the amount of control that you get in both the vertical and horizontal plane. It does have reduced minimap visibility when firing, which is really nice to have too, so let's put it on. On the foregrip, the good old X25U angled grip is the right one here because it also decreases your vertical and horizontal recoil while only really costing us a little bit of handling and stability, which both of those we're about to fix soon. Next, for all of these rails and patches, we're going to be putting on the DD Python handguard. This handguard does give you +1 handling every single time that you put one on, so in total, here we're getting about 5 handling extra, which helps your ADS times, ADS movement speeds, and your sprint to fire times too, so this is only going to make the weapon better. Next, don't forget that you always want to put on this charging handle cap, because although it's only +1 handling, and it might not seem like much, it does add up right along with all of the patches. It's free, so just put it on. Then the magazine, we go for a 45 round magazine. It will decrease our handling and stability, but we already counteracted that with the patches, so we're good to go here. Now don't forget to also put on this mag assist, that's another +1 handling for free. For the optic, because it is one of these AKs with a side mount, we have the ability to put on one of the smaller sights without really having to use a riser, so that's what we'll do here. I really enjoy the XRO quick response sight, but you can really just choose whichever one you want here. Next, on the rear grip, the AK Heavy Tower Grip is the best one because now we get an option to put on the grip mount, for which we'll be putting on the stable grip base. It'll decrease our handling, but that's okay because again, it's going to be really high already anyways, and this +7 stability is only going to make it easier for you to actually be able to aim. And last but not least, on the stock, of course, we're doing the same thing as usual where we put on the Skeleton Sniper stock. This only decreases your control by 4, which translates to just 0.7x for both vertical and horizontal recoil, so you're really not sacrificing much for the amount of benefit that you gain here of +8 handling, which translates to a lot of ADS times and ADS movement speeds, right along with much more breath holding duration and everything else that you get out of stability. Accuracy is going to drop a little bit, which sucks on an SMG, but at 56, it's still going to be really good. Notice how we don't have a laser at all on this weapon. We really don't need it. If you do want a laser, then just put it right up here on the upper rail, and I would recommend the red laser light combo. The reason why I don't really recommend it comes now because let me show you the detailed stats here that we see before the calibration, where of course the damage fall off multipliers don't really change due to calibration, so we're not really going to look at this too much, but looking at control, control, you can see that we have really good vertical and horizontal recoil, and we're only going to make it better. But handling, it's an SMG, so we care a lot about handling here. We have our current ADS speed down to 656 milliseconds, which is amazing already, and we're going to make that better with the calibration. And same thing with the ADS movement speed, we're going to increase this by a lot. And this is why we don't put on the laser, because we really don't need it. Let's go to the stability here, and you can see that we have a +7 amount of stability, which is really nice because it gives you enough current lens stability while firing to be able to really put your follow-up shots exactly where you want them to be, and because now you get to hold your breath a lot longer than usual so that you can reduce your recoil when holding your breath. So let's go to the calibration now so I can show you how to make the weapon even better. Starting off with the barrel, let's go for the weight limit all the way down to the minimum here because it is an SMG. We really don't need that much firing stability. This is really meant to be used at short ranges. With this nerf, the devs have definitely made it clear that this should stick to short ranges, so let's build it as such. Therefore, the handling also goes down to the minimum so that we can just get more ADS movement speed, not caring so much about the muzzle velocity. Moving on to the foregrip here, all we have is the option to change the thickness, which we move all the way down to the minimum for even more ADS movement speed. Then on the rear grip, we're looking to move the weight limit all the way up to the maximum for the extra control to make this nice and easy to handle, and the thickness all the way down to the minimum for the extra hipfire aim speed, which really just affects your ADS times. Don't let the name fool you. Then we move on to the stock, where we put the weight limit all the way to the maximum for the extra control, and the cheek pad placement all the way down to the minimum for the extra ADS movement speed. And then last but not least, on the optic, the eye relief all the way down so that you can see more inside of your optics window. And now we go back to the detailed stats so that you can see the changes that we have made, because they don't show up here on the not detailed stats. Going to the damage, of course, this does not change, so we ignore it. Let's go to the control. You can see that we have lowered it by pretty much 0.9x here, the vertical and horizontal recoil. The firing stability won't affect you too much because you're only going to be using it in very short ranges. And then moving on to the handling, this is going to be the biggest difference. We can see that our current ADS speed is literally the default that the gun began with, but our current ADS movement speed is 3.46 meters per second. And our sprint to fire delay is pretty much the same as usual, so this is going to be an extremely fast SMG. This is going to be one of the fastest SMGs that you can possibly use in the game right now. And this is without a laser. If you want to put on the laser, then your current ADS speed will be somewhere around 220-ish milliseconds when you take into account the minus 15 milliseconds. Lastly, on stability, you can see that not much has changed here. The most important stats, which is the breath holding duration, the recoil reduction, and the lens stability while firing, don't change at all, and the rest are just really good already anyways, so we're good to go. But now that you know the stats, and we have dialed in our attachments and calibration, let's hop into the firing range to see how it handles. This first magazine, I am taking off my mouse completely from my mouse pad so that I don't control it, so you can see the recoil, and as you can tell, it goes up, right, then up a little bit like that. So let's keep that in mind, and now I am going to be controlling the recoil and trying to keep it within this white little dot as much as I possibly can. Without holding my breath, of course. As you can tell, it's a little bit difficult. It's not the easiest thing ever because of the zigzagging, but that group is really not bad. Let's do it again one more time here. As you can see, it keeps it pretty tight. It's nothing bad. But now if we hold our breath, it just becomes a lot easier. You could just pretty much keep it straight on at that point. So just make sure to hold your breath as you shoot and make sure to stick to closer range targets. I mean, this is 50 meters right there and it's super easy to get, but you have to make sure that you don't go too far. The SR-3M used to be extremely good for every scenario, but now after the nerfs, the devs have made it clear that we should really stick to using it for closer ranges only. So use it as such and you'll have a great time with it. And now that we have the build locked in, let's jump into a really fun match in Ascension to see the setup in action. Enjoy! Welcome to Ascension. We just started a match here with the SR-3M. Let's see what we can do with this thing. I want to show you a little bit of the long range capabilities there. 86 meters, and it really wasn't hard to control that at all. You would not really expect to do that with an SMG, so that was pretty good. Wait, this guy, I thought that was a dead body. Oh no, hold on. Oh, that's scary. We got 45 rounds here, so we can definitely spam. Oh, that's a tank. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, God. Wait. How did he not kill me? Did he just start playing the game? I feel bad for him. I'm sorry. Let's get you two. Why not? At 52 meters. Pretty easy to handle at that distance. That's really not a problem at all. Here we go. We are playing as Toxic today because she can heal people, and that's always good to have. She also has, most importantly, the ability to use her adrenaline, which is really nice. That way you can ADS a lot quicker than usual. That was an enemy. I thought that was a teammate. Really fooled me. I see you here. Wait, what's happening? There's so much happening right now. Is there a person running front? There was. Got him now. I got your teammate. Wait, that's not a teammate. For some reason I thought a teammate died right there. Use some of this. I see you. That distance is nothing for the SR-3M. A 43-meter kill is super easy with this thing. How about back there? Hold on. Rescue. Go, 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 go. We gotta stay on this point. Let's go. Got him. Couldn't. Ah. We got 45 rounds on the SR-3M because that's kind of all we really need. You are gonna be reloading a little bit more than what maybe you might want to be. But it's A-OK because we're doing enough damage to be able to get a 4-shot kill. Hello. No, I cannot believe I just did that. I messed that up so bad. Wanted to pick up my teammate. That was just not a good time, Hart. Okay, okay. There's so much happening right now. There's too much happening. Make sure that we get nice and healed up. Reload so we can be full. Being full is always good. That tank really needs to stop. Oh, that's the enemy. I was wondering who was shooting at me. There we go. That's what I like about being able to heal. You can really get back into the fight a lot quicker than usual. Let's get you two. She pops out again. Definitely getting her. I got 14 rounds. Oh no. Hold on. Let's just throw out a smoke, get some ammo, run away. Hopefully we live. We actually do live. That's actually insane. Behind that rock, I don't want to deal with that. Unless they pop out of the rock, then I'll deal with it. It's a really good gun to get people who are head glitching, even at this distance. It's really not bad at all. Which is extremely surprising, considering it's an SMG. Family first just threw a grenade at me. That's not very family friendly. Try to go to the right so that we can have a bit of a closer range engagement. We don't want to be too far. The closer the better, but you can take this weapon a lot further than you would really expect. Now we're doing 27 damage and have 747 rounds per minute as our fire rate, which means that we have a 241 millisecond time to kill. That is at 18 meters after our upgrades here. Oh, God, vehicle, run away. Wait, there's a couple people up here. I could definitely get them. Okay, or not. There's so many explosions. What's happening? Feels like every 5 seconds I hear the whistle of a rocket coming right behind me. I got you, teammate. Don't you worry. Are they still? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, what is going on here? B2 getting taken? By who? Let's stop them, boys. Go, respawn. Okay, never mind. There's no one else. We actually stopped them. Good job, team. We do have a pretty good muzzle velocity for an SMG. No, actually, no, we don't. I'm sorry, I had the wrong number. Maybe you should erase that. Alex, here we go. Let's get him. Maybe. I know it's gonna be hard now to erase Alex. We do have a mediocre. Oh my God, that's a tank. Run, 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 run. There's a guy right behind though. I saw him in a minimap killing my teammate. Is he still? Yeah, he was still. Ah, come on, teammate. I would have gotten you. I would have gotten you. I don't think he was paying attention though. I cannot believe they're capturing B2 right now this easily. They definitely set up pretty well for it, and they got B2. Yep. This is the point in Ascension where SMGs start becoming very useful. Oh, they're on C1. That's my time to shine with the SR-3M. Let's go over there right now. Whoa. Did not know she was there. Very surprised that the arrow did not discover me. Let's see, I believe there is a path that I can take. If I remember correctly, if I get on this rock here. Yes, there we go. Okay, we're up. All I gotta do is sit here and get them all. And thankfully we got another medic up here. So we're able to revive each other instantly. As long as not both of us die. A pretty good spot to be. Gotta remember it. Sadly, we're at a slight distance, which is not the best idea for the SR-3M, only because of the muzzle velocity. You can still do things very far. The muzzle velocity is just not great. Oh, there's so many of them at a time. There we go. That's our end there. Oh, goodness. Where are you? You gotta be on the left. This engineer. Yeah, he was on the left. Not anymore. There we go. He was not expecting me to be that bold. Alright, let's get back there again. Use my adrenaline. Let's run it again. Okay. Not expecting that. Thankfully, I don't have a laser. So they're never gonna know that I'm here. Oh, I lied. They know. Wait, they're on C1. We gotta stop them, team. Usually there's... Yeah, there they are. Wait, I thought she was dead. That's why I stopped shooting. Oh, that's embarrassing. Nobody behind that? I guess they're all over here. Nope, we're good. We're good. We got them all. Why don't we try to get up there again? Oh, hello. That's why. That's why. Let's do it again. Let's get up here. What? What just hit me? Is this vehicle still... Yeah, they are. Let's get you first. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to get up here. They'll never know. The timer should end soon. There we go. Good. This engineer thing that he threw out, it's kind of annoying. Really can't aim right now. But being up here is very nice. They have a hard time understanding where you are and how you got behind them whenever you do this. Practice it if you can. Take the chance if you get it. Let's get him here. Oh, no. See, it would have worked out if they were not aiming this way. Why were they looking this way? That's crazy. Somebody in the tunnels. So let's stop them. We have 314 milliseconds of... Not milliseconds, meters per second of muzzle velocity, which is not the greatest. But at this range, we're good to go. Where'd this guy go? I don't see him. He actually ran away so fast. Throw some of this out. Start healing some teammates. That grenade is gonna kill me if I don't move. There we go. Good. Heal everybody that I can. We need as many people here as possible. Medic. Gotta do medic things. Alright, other medic that I just revived. Do medic things. See you. Good. Pick this guy up. We're in deep territory right now. There we go. Good. Oh no, they're capturing C2. Oh no. They're doing it. They're doing it. I'm going to try to put a crazy guided missile right now. It looks like they lowered the amount of score that it actually takes to get the guided missile. So this should be very interesting. I'm gonna throw it as soon as I get a chance. Gotta put it down. I gotta put it down. Come on, come on. What? Low score. Oh, they didn't change it. Wait, what? Why did it say... Was it just me? Am I crazy? Or did it say 14,000? That was wild. How'd you get behind there, huh? Oh, I see you. Yep, got him. There we go. Very good distance. Very easy to control that. I just realized now that I still haven't spoken about what the nerf was to the SR-3M. Let's get you too. Why not? If you're here, might as well get you. Anybody else? Oh my god, I'm just gonna... Wait, was that not a vehicle? Yeah, it was. Why did it say... Oh, I see. Let's talk about the nerf a little bit and why this change in build was pretty necessary, in my opinion. As I get into the battle here, let's... Oh my... How did this guy just get there? Would have never noticed him. I thought it was a teammate. Let's talk a little bit about the nerf and why this change in build was necessary, in my opinion. And that is, one of the things that they did was lower the leg multiplier from 1.0 to 0.8. And there's a guy behind me. I'm leaning forward. That's it. It's over for them. My gamer chair is turning on. Oh, that's inappropriate. Okay, hold on. Get this. Good. I gotta heal up. I gotta make sure I'm nice and healed. There's gonna be somebody down here, so I'm gonna drop. But yeah, they dropped the leg multiplier from 1.0 to 0.8. That means you're gonna only be dealing 80% of the damage that you used to deal on the leg. There's so many of them down here. Gotta make sure to at least kill one. Oh no, that's what I get for having ADHD. Okay, hold up. Let me grab him. I kept changing targets. That's not a good idea. You gotta finish one target before you move on to the other. There we go. Especially the medic. The medic is a great target. We gotta wait a second. There might be someone coming this way. Go. Medic down. But that leg multiplier makes it so that now you definitely have to be more accurate. You have to hit the chest and abdomen a lot more. They also decreased the basic range of the weapon to only 15 meters. So we're trying to increase it as much as possible on this build. Let's get away here for a second because there's some explosions happening. This guy knows that I'm here. Yeah, I had to switch positions. Oh god, okay. Hold on. Gotta put this right around here. Oh, I think I just wasted it. Oh no. Please, enemies, get on the point.
Oh my god.
2 kills. Oh, brother. I really thought they were still gonna be there. That was horrible. Guided missiles 10, more or less. Me 0. I got him through the smoke. That was good. There we go. And then aside from increasing the range, we have really... Ooh, okay, that guy's good. Oh, he was also using the QCQ. What a good gun that is. I highly recommend it. Oh, wait, there's another guy. Make sure that everybody's nice and healed. Well, he's dead now. Let me... Oh, okay. Crazy. Nobody here, right? Yeah, nobody to the left. Got you here on the right. I thought my teammate was still there, but he wasn't. They also decreased the bullet velocity, the base bullet velocity, by a fair amount. So we're just trying to make sure that the build fixes all of that. That's really what we're looking for here, because that March 20th update, they realized that the SR-3M was just way too powerful. So we had to take care of that. We got to make sure that this is a good gun. And it's still really good. I'm in between this and the QCQ right now, the SR-3M and the QCQ. See you down there. Hold on. I can't really pick this guy up yet. There we go. Now I can. Nobody's coming up here. I think we're good. Can't put a spawn beacon down, sadly. Ooh, I got you, teammate. Let's go. If you get headshots, you're definitely going to have a better time to kill. So aim for them. Cannot see, but I'm going to rescue you. I need you. We need you. I need you to destroy these tanks and stuff. How's my strategic beacon? Can I put it out? Still doing good. Still doing good. Never mind. Hopefully my teammates can get them. I wish I could do something about this guy right now. But sadly, support cannot. Let's get you from behind. Wait for anybody else to spawn and just spawn camp them real quick here. Didn't notice. Can I get in? Can I steal it? I can. Let's go. I stole it. What do you mean? Failed to put it down? Okay, it's fine that they destroyed it. I put down the spawn beacon. Look at it. Yes, let's go. It's working. It's working. They're using it. I'm gonna use it too. Never mind. It got destroyed. It's alright. It's fine. What? That is so rude. I'm gonna try to get out of here so that I don't die, and maybe this way I can also get behind him. And as I run and wait for the spire to fall down, as I stare at it, oh, there he goes. I am gonna talk about a little bit of the last nerf, and that is that the bullet velocity bonus was removed from the barrel, the cast barrel. Which means that most of the nerfs that they did to this weapon were based on bullet velocity. I did see an enemy here. There we go. Good. Don't want to leave him there. Bad spot for us if he's there. Hello. That's a fourth guy. That would have been crazy if I would have done that. I know they got to be around here. My team has to be fighting something. Yeah, here we go. I see you. Okay, I gotta wait. While I wait, let's heal up. It's not expecting 3 of them. Not sure what I was expecting. That's too many. Oh, brother. That S12K is so good. Gotta go all the way left again. There's so many over here. There we go. 2. I know there's more. What a spawn! What a spawn! Oh! There we go. We done it. That's the SR-3M. They had a lot of nerfs on it, mostly based on bullet velocity, leg multiplier, and the basic range. But we were able to pull it off. That was a really good match here. 92 kills, barely any deaths. Very fun game here in Ascension. So now in the comments down below, let me know what you thought of this improved SR-3M build, and if you have a way to improve it even more. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. I will out.